Quiet burned me, searching for warmth in the places that learned me. Every heartbeat echoing a faded choir. Still I kept moving, chasing that lost fire. I saw your shadow written on the horizon, where my hope kept rising. Your footsteps whispered through the cold and the mire, calling me closer to that forgotten fire. And when the dust tried to pull us under, oh, we held on tight to the shaking thunder. The truth in the warmth you carry, even when storms made our spirits heavy. You turned my silence into something higher, turning my ashes back into fire. You broke the cold with the strength you're holding, I kept tightly folding. You reached in gently like a lone survivor, pulling my soul into a waking fire. And when the world tried to steal our meaning, oh, we found a light in the shadows leaning. Lost fire from pain. We go through heartbreak, glow through rain. No force can break what we reclaim. Our lost fire calls our name. Oh, it's shining brighter.
Ooh, we're climbing higher.
We're climbing higher.
What no storm can tire.
The flame inside our lost fire,
Lost fire.
roaring again inspiration. I allow its space to glow. Energy responds to freedom, more than pressure ever could show. Let the warmth expand its reach. Fire listens when we teach. Open embers softly burning, illuminates the nether scars. Every glow invites connection, rather than demanding sparks. I don't guard the fragile flicker, I protect it by release. Trust transforms the smallest fire into something that brings peace. Every spark feels more intentional when it's free from rigid form. Open flames create communion, not the heat that seeks to storm. Let the glow remain sincere. Fire grows when none is feared. Open embers softly burning, illuminates the nether scars. Every glow invites connection, rather than demanding sparks. Let the warmth invite the night. Gentle fire reveals the light. Low ignition, steady view, heat sustained by open view. Open ember, lasting presence, calming light in every space. From this fire we gain endurance, through its quietly patient grace. As the glow refuses and open ember stays your friend. Ooh, open ember stays your friend. Waves arrive without a warning, yet they never feel abrupt. Coastal rhythm shapes the timing of a pulse that's never rushed. I've learned movement from the shoreline, where persistence meets release. Every cycle holds intention, every crash results to peace. Pull and return, ebb and sway. Motion teaches how to stay. Coastal rhythm, tidal breathing, measured by the moon's embrace. Every rise prepares a fall, every pause restores the pace. Coastal rhythm, tidal breathing, measured by the moon's embrace. Every rise prepares a fall, every pause restores the pace. I don't fight the pull of waters, I adjust my stance and stand. Stability grows from listening to the patterns of the sand. Every sound repeats with purpose, never wasted, never lost. Flow reveals its deeper structure when we honor every cause. Let the tide decide the flow. Trust the pull you've come to know. Coastal rhythm, tidal breathing, measured by the moon's embrace. Every rise prepares a fall, every pause restores the pace. Let the shoreline draw the line, movement balanced by design. Salty air, resonant calm, time dissolved within the song. Coastal rhythm, endless pattern carving patience into some. From the waves we learn persistence that keeps turning us around. As the tide returns once more, whispers move beneath my thinking, not demanding to be named. Every pause becomes a doorway, none of them the same. I have learned the light is softer Gentle unknown, stay with me. Death begins in mystery. Every question bends the mind, opening what we don't define. Doubt is not a flaw to hide, it's the turning of the tide. I don't rush to make it clear, truth grows slowly, slowly. Some horizons hold their distance, not to keep us far away, but to let perception widen. Day by quiet day, I let meanings form in layers, like the morning shaping dew. Understanding ripens softly when we let it come to view. Gentle unknown, breathing wide. Wisdom lies where we don't decide. Every riddle left untied strengthens what's inside. Let the silence be the guide. Let the restless need subside. Not all answers need a name. Death outlasts the flame. Slow inhale, release control. Empty hands, receive the whole. Stay curious, stay aware. Let the unseen shape you there. Stay curious, stay aware. Let the unseen shape you there. Gentle unknown, endless field, hidden truths that time will yield. From the hush we learn to see more than certainty. Patient hearts and open sight find expansion in the night. When conclusions fall apart, wonder fills the heart. No rush, no claim. Soft light, no frame. Ocean hum beneath the surface, no display, just quiet drive. Signals travel without panic, keeping fragile things alive.
I prefer the even breathing of a system well aligned.
cycle finds its place. Nothing rushed, no need to raise. Steady current, low and bright. Endless power held just right.
I don't chase the surge of lightning, brief ignition, sudden flare.
I sustain the softer voltage, measured charge in open air. Every wave returns unbroken, balance pulls from start to end. Trust is built in repetition, where the patterns gently mend. Steady currents flowing through, calm transmission, strong and true. Every cycle finds its place, nothing lost in empty space. Steady current, deep and slow, energy that learns to grow. Let the frequency remain, lonely sparks cannot sustain. Built-in rhythm by design, power tempered over time. Low hum, soft drum, circuit drum, on and on.
Steady current carry me, enduring clarity. From each loop resilience grows, quiet strength it always flows. Steady current, warm and wise, light that never overdrives. Signal clear, still here, unbroken line by design.
Quiet sounds like a color, golden, slow and deeply still.
Silence is an empty absence. It's a space that learns our will.
I've discovered peace in poses where no answer tries to form. Ember moments hold reflection, sheltered from the loudest storm. Stillness speaks without a sound, meaning waits
rushed, nothing planned. I don't fill the space with talking. I respect what hush can do. Depth reveals itself in listening. When expression falls subdued, every pause feels intentional, like a glow that doesn't fade. What is left unsaid stays warmer when it's gently stored, not played. Let the hush complete the phrase. Truth survives in softer ways. Amber silent, slowly resting. Every thought begins to land. In the quiet lies the message. Nothing rushed, nothing planned. Let the stillness guard the core. Something speaks by being more. Beautiful tones breathe in space. Calm becomes a saving grace. Amber silence, lasting shelter, holding all we couldn't say. From the quiet grows a warmth that noise could never take away. As the hush remains intact, amber silence settles back.
Deep blue skies resting on shoulder, lonely thoughts drifting cold. Every tear turns into color, healing waves inside blue palms. I've carried storms within my breathing, heavy days carved in my tone. Still the earth keeps teaching patience. Roots survive through broken stones. Hold the weight, release the pain. Peace arrives like summer rain. Blue palms open toward forgiveness. Gentle mercy, slow and deep. Every wound becomes a doorway where the weary learn to sleep. Sirens fade behind the distance. Streetwise ghosts lose their grip. reply. Hands raised high, spirit steady, truth reflected in our eyes. Blue palms glowing through the darkness, tender strength we finally own. From this ground our love keeps rising, fully seen and completely grown. Salted air and fading daylight, heat remains though flames are gone. Evening carries quiet warmth, lingering where day has gone. I've seen fire survive the shoreline, glowing low beneath the breeze, strengthened us through moderation, not through fury, but through ease. Warmth persists without display, after brightness drifts away. Coastal embers softly glowing, heat that lingers calm and shore. Every wave reframes the fire, making passion slow and pure. I don't chase the blaze of moments, I preserve the lasting burn. Intensity refined by patience teaches how to truly learn. Every memory feels sun-kissed, sun-kissed, balanced by the ocean's breath. Fire softened by the water finds its power in what's left. Let the flame learn how to rest, endurance outlasts the test. Coastal embers softly glowing, heat that lingers calm and sure. Every wave reframes the fire, making passion slow and pure. Let the sea adjust the flame, nothing fierce must stay the same. Low tide rhythm, fading spark, warmth remains into the dark.
the skin. From the shore we gain endurance, quiet heat that burns within. As the shoreline cools tonight, coastal embers hold its light.
Every ending leaves a trace. Dust remembers every place I kneel inside accumulated years, sweeping proof of what was here. Nothing vanishes without sign. Loss organizes the line. Remains demand attention. Ritual forms the tension. Ritual, slow and short. What's been lost I still endure. Dust ritual, ground and skin, respecting where I've been. I stop pretending nothing stays. Every layer tells what fades. Cleaning doesn't mean erase. Recognition of the space.
Life moved gently through remains, honoring forgotten pains. Closure forms through steady hands, not denial but understanding.
Reverence replaces shame.
Time assigns a different name.
Dust ritual, slow and short. What's been lost I still endure. Dust ritual, ground and skin, respecting where I've been. Let the remnants teach direction. Loss refines reflection. What I gather from the floor builds tomorrow more. Builds tomorrow more. sweetness forms without announcement, hidden where the quiet grows. Silent nectar feeds the spirit in the gaps where no one knows.
I don't search for loud fulfillment, I collect a subtle taste. Meaning gathers in the stillness, not in speed or crowded space.
When the hush becomes the key, depth reveals its clarity. Silent nectar slowly gathered, drops of truth without display. Every sip restores intention in a quiet, lasting way. I don't harvest in the hurry, I allow the bloom to form. Nectar needs attentive patience, not the pressure of a storm. Every sweetness feels more honest
when it's earned through careful time.
Silent gifts outlast the noise
that demands a constant sign.
Let the quiet do its work. Value grows where few will look.
Silent nectar slowly gathered, drops of truth without display. Every sip restores intention in a quiet, lasting way.
Let the hush instruct the taste.
Essence forms where we don't chase.
Soft collection, patient air,
Richness hidden everywhere. Silent nectar, deep nourishment, feeding more than surface need. From the stillness we gain fullness that no noise could ever feed. As the quiet seals its core, silent nectar asks no more.
intertwined, perfectly aligned. Sugar dust upon our senses, soft decay and golden hues. Every pleasure feels more vivid, knowing it's about to lose. Oh,
I don't hold the moment tighter, I allow it to dissolve. Bittersweet refines the flavor, nothing here requires resolve.
Every taste becomes a memory, lingering on lips and mind. What we savor lasts much longer when we let it pass in time, letting joy and fade with grace. Nothing sweet is meant to chase. Sugar dust upon our senses, soft decay and golden hues. Every pleasure feels more vivid, knowing it's about to lose. Oh, let the evening teach release. Savoring includes a peace. Low laughter, amber glow, moments still and moving slow. Sugar dust, remember kindness, gentle joy with tender end. From the sweet we gain appreciation, for the now we cannot bend. Night arrives without disgust, sugar dust dissolves to trust. Edges blur where sky meets water, distance melts into a line.
Future feels like flowing silver, undefined but still aligned.
I've stepped far beyond conclusions, where tomorrow stays unclear.
Horizons move when we approach them, teaching patience through the near.
While we chase, we'll always bend. Ends dissolve before they end. Liquid horizon stretching out adjust my inner sight.
Fluid distance holds potential, more than rigid points inside.
Every future stays responsive, shaped by how we move ahead.
Clarity arrives through motion, not by waiting where we stand.
Let the light remain in play. Vision shift along the way. Liquid horizon stretching out, never fixed, yet always there. Every step redraws the boundary between certainty and there. Let the distance
Teach the view,
what seems far
is guiding you. Wide reflection, endless tone.
future breathing
On its own.
liquid horizon, open-ended, promise held, but never closed. From the flow we gain direction,
Where the unknown feels composed,
as the line dissolves from sight. Liquid
horizon stays in flight. Evening spilling intoxication through the air. Clouds dissolve into a golden stare. Comfort blurs the edges of the day. Night pours courage in a different way.
I read constellations swirling overhead. Thoughts loose and light, promises once said. Intoxicated calm replaces doubt. The sky hums one I can't live without.
Liquid dust reshapes perception. Ease arrives without correction. Whiskey skies hanging low, pouring calm where restless feelings go. Whiskey skies, amber wine. Night tastes smoother when the stars align. Yeah.
I let reflection wander gently off track. Certainty relaxes, doesn't snap. Warmth coats my thinking like a song. I stop worrying if right or wrong.
I sip silence straight from the glow above. Heaven feels closer when wrapped in love. Judgment dissolves into open space. The sky forgives the human race. Comfort flows without direction. Peace ignores interrogation. Whiskey skies hanging low, pouring calm where restless feelings go. Whiskey skies, amber wine. Night tastes smoother when the stars align. Let the darkness mellow thoughts. Ease replaces lessons taught. Underneath the softest hue, everything feels almost true.
Everything feels almost true.
Drum stagger, guitar side.
Space stretches wide.
Whiskey skies, slow and deep. Teach my mind to finally sleep. Whiskey skies, hold me tight. I drift easier beneath your light. Stars fade gently. Dawn waits patiently.
Island sorrow hums through palms, bending under quiet rain. Sunlight paints forgiveness on the outlines of my shame. Barefoot truth sink deeper where the sand remembers tears. Every breeze retells a story of its distant years.
I converse with drifting tide lines, carrying ancestral grief. Drums inherit broken promises spoken through belief. Coral thoughts scratch wisdom from the bottom of the sea. I learn loss still teaches freedom differently.
Salted breathing, hearts unguarded. Healing starts where hope was scarred. Island sorrow,
Rocking gently with the tide. Pain learns patience from the ocean. Grief no longer needs to hide.
island sorrow.
Sing it slow and deep. Even broken ways remember how to cradle sleep.
I trace my lineage to echoes bouncing off the reef. Every ancestor whispers courage wrapped inside belief. Survival drums tap softly underneath collapsing fear. I no longer chase tomorrow, presence holds me here.
Sunburn laughter masticates, dancing behind my grin. Hurricanes taught my spirit how surrender still can win. I buried doubts beneath the sand where footprints fade away.
rocking gently with the tide. Pain learns patience from the ocean. Grief no longer needs to hide. Island sorrow, sing it slow and deep. Even broken waves remember how to cradle sleep. Let the movement fractured hours, let the rain baptize our powers. Every ending feeds beginning, lost still leaves a door for living. Grace moves soft and heartbeat floating. Shells rattle with the wind. Time drifts quietly away. Island sorrow, teach us how to stay.
Let remembrance taste like mercy, washing heaviness away.
Island sorrow,
Fade but never lie. We survive the storm together, proof beneath the sky. Waves retreat inside the sound. Guitars dissolve, horizon escape.
sunlit tears upon my shoulder. Smiles hiding fragile truth.
Every laugh carries an echo of our missing piece of you.
Palm trees sway without suspicion, yet my chest feels overcast. Beauty never cancels sadness, it just frames it soft as vast.
Joy and grief can intertwine. Both are real, both are mine.
Tropical sorrow, sweet and aching. Golden skies with heavy rain. Every color feels more vivid when happiness knows pain.
I don't run from sunny memories, even when they sting inside.
Loss has taught me deeper loving, truth uncovered, not denied.
Warm breezes carry recollection, soft regret and gentle grace. Every tear reflects the sunlight falling slowly down my face.
Let the contrast teach the heart. Light and dark are never apart. Tropical sorrow, sweet and aching. Golden skies with heavy rain. Every color feels more vivid when happiness knows pain. warmth and sweetness on the skin. Tropical sorrow, honest beauty, life in full saturation, shown from this blend we gain perspective. How deeply we have grown as the sun sets low and slow. We breathe through tropical sorrow. Tropical sorrow. Tropical sorrow. Tropical sorrow.
Heat exists without explosion, close, sustained, and in control. Flames can live in moderation, warming more than taking toll.
I've learned passion doesn't shout, it survives through careful care. Subtle fire holds attention by refusing to impair. Burning slow preserves the flame. Intensity refined by air. Subtle fire softly rising. Never wild but deeply true. Every spark becomes intention when restraint is part of you.
I don't push the ignition, I allow the heat to grow. Energy responds to patience, more than force could ever show.
Every glow feels more deliberate when it's given space to breathe. What is gentle lasts much longer than what pressure would achieve. Let the warmth remain intact. Care becomes the purest act. Subtle fire softly rising. Never wild but deeply true. Every spark becomes intention when restraint is part of you.
Let the amber light the way, longevity outlast display. Quiet heat, steady breath, glory residing close to death.
Subtle fire, lasting presence. Tempered flame that doesn't fade. From this heat we gain endurance.
Carefully and calmly made,
As the ember holds its hue, subtle fire carries through. sweetness forms after the daylight, hidden deep within the dark. Pleasure ripens when unobserved, leaving soft and lasting marks.
I've tasted joy that waits till midnight, not for show but for the soul. Flavor deepens through concealment when desire learns control.
Not all sweetness seeks the sun. Some prefers when day is done. Midnight nectar, rich and patient, slow indulgence, fully grown. Every drop feels more intentional, shared where shadow makes it known. I don't rush the satisfaction, I allow it time to steep. Pleasure gains its full dimension when it settles long and deep.
Every scent feels confidential, not performed for outside eyes. Intimacy refines the flavor, true reveal in silence light.
Let the night complete the day. Depth requires unhurried space. Midnight nectar, rich and patient, slow indulgence, fully grown. Every drop feels more intention, shared where shadow makes it known. Let restraint enhance desire. Nothing sweet demands a fire. Lower lights, suspended time, senses sharpened, fully primed. Midnight nectar, we find pleasure, not excessive, not denied. From the dark we taste fulfillment, savoring what waits inside.
As the night exhales its breath, midnight nectar softly rests.
Sleep approaches without fear. Comfort forms in heavy quiet, holding all that wandered here. I've known rest that feels intentional, not escape but gentle care. Lullabies can hold reflection when the mind begins repair.
Let the dark become the bone. Rest restores the inner calm.
Deep lullaby, slow and grounding, cradle thoughts that couldn't stay. Every worry fades to softness as the night rewrites the day.
I don't chase unconscious silence, I receive what rest provides. Healing happens while we're dreaming, beyond the reach of waking sights.
Every rhythm feels protected, like a promise softness swore. Sleep becomes a quiet teacher, preparing what's reborn. Let the body learn, release. Rest completes what effort sees. Deep lullaby, slow and grounding, cradle thoughts that couldn't stay. Every worry fades to softness as the night rewrites the day.
Deep lullaby, slow and grounding, cradle thoughts that couldn't stay. Every worry fades to softness as the night rewrites the day.
Let the quiet do its work. Nothing lost beneath the dark. Lower tone, suspended breath. Peace arrives without request. Deep lullaby, healing cadence, holding all we couldn't mend. From the rest we rise, restored, ready for the dawn again. As the final note descends, deep lullaby, gently end, gently end.
Darkness offers what the day denies. Restorative calm behind tired eyes. Night applies its quiet cure. Healing hums without allure.
I trust the evening's measured pace. Solutions form in softer space. Problems shrink beneath the moon. Time repairs without a tune.
Rest our eyes without persuasion. Night conducts rehabilitation. Night remedy, working deep, fixing
cracks while I sleep. Night remedy, slow and sure.
Calm prescribes a gentle cure.
I stopped demanding instant ease. Recovery prefers degrees. Darkness wraps the aching mind. Restoration redefined.
I breathe easier once lights are low. Healing doesn't need a show. Quiet hours mend the strain. Silence acts like gentle rain.
Stillness practices repair. And time responds to patient care.
Night remedy, working deep, fixing cracks while I sleep. Night remedy, slow and sure. Calm prescribes a gentle cure. Let the stars attend the wound. Dawn will rise when ready soon. Healing happens off the clock. Peace repairs the shock. Drums minimal, organ flows, breathe slow. Night remedy, finish clean. Morning finds me in between. Night remedy, proof I see. Restored quietly. Organ fades. Don't wait. Organ fades. I wrote intentions never meant for future eyes. Inhaled emotions sealed beneath polite replies. Words weighed heavy, waiting years for air. Some truths only beg for fire, not repair.
I archive sentences that poisoned foresight. Preservation kept old damage painfully alive. Release required ignition, not revision. Closure sometimes needs erasure, not precision. Letting go required destruction. Fire enters without instruction.
Burning letter,
Burning letter,
turning left.
turning dust.
What I never should have kept is finally combust. Burning letter.
negotiating meaning with expired words. Memory manipulates intention once unheard. Liberation smelled like smoke against the night.
Freedom found when pages lost their fight. I watch sentiment evaporate in sparks. Relief arrived disguised as glowing darks. No rewriting what already decayed. Some chapters only heal once they're erased.
Flames finalize decision. Endings grant a truer vision.
Burning letters,
Burning letters,
turning dust.
turning dust.
What I never should have kept is finally combust. Burning letters,
Burning letters,
clearance burning.
clearing space.
Ash replaces everything regret refused to face.
Let the smoke carry intention. Release our
Last retention.
fire doesn't ask for pardon.
It returns the ground to bear it. Burning letters, finish clean.
finish clean.
What I burn no longer writes my in-between. Burning letters,
Burning letters,
gone for good.
gone for good.
I rise lighter from the place where sorrow stood. Last ember fades, quiet please. Last ember fades, quiet please.
Ooh. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Rhythm hides inside the spaces where the ear begins to lean.
Groove exists without announcement, felt between the notes unseen.
I've locked in with subtle timing, where expression doesn't shout.
Silent crews create the movement that the body can't tune out.
What is felt out last display. Feelings move a different way. Silent groove beneath the surface, pulling motion from the core. Every beat arrives intentional, even when it asks for more. Oh, oh, na 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 na.
Hey,
frantic chase.
Every pause enhances rhythm when restraint becomes the guide.
What is missing gives the music room to breathe and room to slide. Let the pocket lead the flow.
Death is something dancers know.
Silent groove beneath the surface. Silent groove beneath the surface. Pulling motion from the core. Every beat arrives intentional, even when it asks for more. Oh, oh, oh. Let the body hear the truth. Rhythm speaks beyond the groove. Minimal hits, deep control, movement claiming body and soul.
Silent groove, lasting momentum, felt long after sound is gone.
From the space we gain the rhythm, carrying the night along as the beat retreats from view. Silent groove keeps pulling through. Stop forcing me in early, letting thought relax and roam. Logic isn't always linear. Sometimes curves reveal the tone.
I believe in gradual motion, choices shaped by felt intent. Not all plans require a compass, some directions form well spent.
Certainty is not required to move forward fully wired. Drift logic, flexible reason, flowing without losing form. Rational, yet softly bending. Never rigid, never torn. I've learned from unexpected changes, arriving unannounced and clear. Adaptation saves more journeys than precision fueled by fear.
Every curve contains instruction, not all truth is quickly named. Meaning grows when left ungrasped, not when tightly framed.
Let the mind expand its breath, not all answers need a depth. Drift logic, flexible reason, flowing without losing form. Rational, yet softly bending. Never rigid, never torn. The way we navigate.
Loose reflections, open sound, awareness drifting deeply found.
Drift logic, modern balance, mind aligned with instinct free. From the flow, we reach decisions without friction, naturally. Steps remain,
Yet shapes evolve.
drift logic,